Howdy, Rockstars. It's Coach Tom. It's Saturday night. I took the afternoon off. Imagine that. And I just wanted to reach out to you guys and let you know a little bit more about fiber, because that's what I do. So, I got a question a couple days ago, and I think I answered it. But I know I answered it, but I wanted to flesh it out a little bit because I've read some new material from Chris Kresser. And a sidebar, a big part of my job is not coming up with the latest and greatest all the time. It's being the conduit between clients that are looking for answers and experts that are providing them. And because we are integrating a lot of different subject matters, I can't be the expert on any one particular subject, nor should I try to be. My value is in the curation of new information and old information and repackaging it in a format that is easy to understand so that people like yourselves can implement it and understand it and have a person to talk to explain things. So that's my approach. And that's why I steal stuff all the time, and I'm always careful to give credit where credit is due. And while I'm on that subject, Chris Kresser is the fucking bomb when it comes to healing people through better nutrition. The guy's a genius. So, fiber. Traditionally, people think they should consume insoluble fiber to improve bowel movements. That is wrong. What you're actually going to try to do, and the reason why is that insoluble fiber actually does cause better bowel movements for a while, and then you become dependent on it. The reason you become dependent on it is it's kind of like a shock and awe campaign on your digestive system where it rolls through and it rips, it just indiscriminately rips things out of your digestive system and forms a bowel movement. We don't want that. Instead, what we want is we want bacteria, probiotics, so healthy bacteria, to digest things and to facilitate the digestion of food for the human in which the bacteria resides, and in so doing produce a bowel movement. Now, bowel movements are incredibly important for weight loss because guess what? You can't lose weight if you don't ship things out. Obvious, right? But the right kind of bowel movement is much more important. And so eating insoluble fiber will give you a bowel movement, and it also will give you a temporary weight loss. But buyer beware, it just sets you up for dependency. If you instead eat what we call microbiota accessible carbohydrates, they fuel the little machines, the bacteria, that can intelligently digest the food that you eat and produce a healthy bowel movement. And when we do that, we don't compromise the gut biome, we don't compromise the health of the digestive system, and we improve it and strengthen it, and we actually revitalize the stomach, the large intestine, the small intestine, and the colon. We improve all of these structures because the bacteria works symbiotically with them. Symbiotically means that both parties benefit from the arrangement, I guess. And when we do that, that's when we see healthier bowel movements. So, I said this big buzzword, microbiota accessible carbohydrates. What does that mean? Well, it means fruits, vegetables, tubers, nuts, legumes, all right? More to follow on that. I will give you guys a list of the foods that you should be eating. But long story short, it's great to have kefir and sauerkraut in your diet, but if you're not giving, because those foods introduce more healthy bacteria into your digestive system. But if you're not actually providing those foods with the fuel they need to stay alive, because they are alive, they're bacteria, they're living organisms, if you're not giving them the food they need to survive, they will just die. And one of the best signs of one of the best predictors of upcoming fat loss is healthy bowel movements. So that's 5 minutes there on that subject. I'm gonna shut her down because it's Saturday night, but I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I will be giving you more information about what kind of foods. But long story short, increasing the consumption of vegetables, you're on the right track. Fruits also provide these microbiota, accessible carbohydrates. However, at certain times of the day, you don't want to be consuming them because they're high in other kinds of carbohydrates. Okay? So eat more vegetables, keep eating the kraut, keep eating the kefir, and have a really big poop and lose weight. Thanks, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday night. Cheers.